Lots of new folks on. Oops. John, Bob, Lloyd. Here we go. Hey! Welcome to Running Trains Live. All part of Third Rail Thursdays. Yes, it is Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. Almost the weekend. Woo! Thank you so much for joining me and Lily, of course. And my wife is on chat and she's moderating you yahoos out there. But yeah, it's Third Rail Thursday. This is the second last Thursday of the month. It's been a long month. Man, it feels like forever since I've been with you guys. Hey, Jason. Because I went early in August and now I'm going late in September because there was 3 shows before mine. Yes, our good friend Daveco/Dadco went live and he did a bang up job. It was so nice to see him back. Hey, Bernard, Sean, Nathan. Wow, thanks for tuning in. So yeah, Dave did a great job. It's so nice to see him live again, and I visited him over the summer, and I love his layout. I love operating on his layout. Did a 2-hour operating session, and so much fun. So it's good to see him. And of course, our good friend Tim did a 5-hour live show with graffiti, and did a bang-up job dedicating one of his cars to the Queen, who recently passed, and it was a really nice gesture and great live show as always. And then last week, of course, Go Vera, Go Home. My pal Chris, he went live, and we twisted his arm to run some trains, and he did. It was so nice to see him running trains. And he worked on scenery as well. His layout's coming together really nice. I can't wait for his next layout. See what he does with it. And then here we are. And the next week, the last Thursday of the month, the long month of September, it is GVU After Dark. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what we're going to talk about, so I won't spoil it yet. But Chris has a good conversation piece we're going to talk about next Thursday. Before that, it's already up. Check your subscription feed. Keeping Track with Go Vera, Go Home is already up and ready to go. That's going to be next Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Always a good time. It's a premiere. You can join in the chat, tease Chris like I do, and enjoy a good video. And it's going to be good because Chris has been busy. He's been here, there, everywhere. The guy's been around. So it's going to be, no! Come back to me! Oh, just got started. 1 second here. There we go. I'm not sure that messed up for you, but my screen went fuzzy. This might be a bad sign, I don't know. That being said, if I do conk out before 8:30, just look for another stream. That was trippy. Yeah, it was trippy. So if I go out before 8:30 because of the Wi-Fi or YouTube, have some patience, jump back on, I'll start a new stream or fix this one. If it's past 8:30, calling it quits and going to bed. I'm already hot. I've been here for what, 2 minutes? I'm already sweating. Okay, I really should write this stuff down. So back to Daveco. Since he always invites Chris and I to his house when we do operating sessions, and he's a great host, I really wanted to reciprocate the gesture and have him over. So my wife and I had Dave late August. I can't think of the date, it's so long ago now. And he ran trains in here. He was my first, I want to say, official, I don't know, modeler, I guess. I've had people run trains before, but you know, just like 2 seconds. Oh, cool, wow, let's eat. But Dave spent a good 30-40 minutes in here doing an operating session, which I spent some time and I made up some a la Dave, just some instructions. Not as good as his, but he enjoyed it. He said it was fun. Train's wrapping up. Hey Harold. He tried the new maintenance track. That worked really well. So I'm very glad. I really wanted someone other than myself to try it out. So he tested that for me, worked well, he enjoyed it. The CN yard as well, he worked in that, and it was really good. And he came over with 2 gifts for my dog Lily. So that won my wife over and the dog. It was cute because Dave came in and Lily growled at him, and Lily never growls. But then he gave the dog toy, and that was it, done. So that was really fun, having Dave over. And I think Lily's asleep right now, but I will wake her up, as promised. I will show her tonight. She always comes to the training room. She knows how to open the training room door, which is hard for a dog. And she just always comes in here and kind of sniffs around. So I'm not sure if she wants me to go live or what, but I think she's addicted to being on camera. So I had Dave over, and just before school started, very late August. No, actually it was early September, long weekend. As you all know now, all the videos are out. We went rail fanning in Smith Falls, Ontario with Trackside Mike and Dundas James and Bubs and Trains by Perry and that other guy who was on the barbecue. I forget his name. Anyway, and James' wife was there too. She's sweet. And it was really, really fun. Really, really fun. Model railroading is definitely a community sport, and it was so much fun. The barbecue, so many trains, just train after train after train. So lots of fun. So yeah, Chris, thanks for saying. Chris, that was his name. That was there. Chris ran the barbecue, and that was like the highlight of the. Okay, it's the trains were the highlight, but the barbecue was fun too. And then school started, and everything went downhill from there. I haven't been here since. I think when Dave came over was the last time I've been here running trains. But everything seems to work. And so tonight I'm just going to show you around. Show you some new things that I haven't posted on YouTube. A few updates, give you a little bit of a tour. Jason, don't ask. And if you have questions about the model, about my layout, feel free to ask. Again, thank you so much for popping in, stopping by, hopping in, and dropping by. Lily's not a barker. When she wrestles with me, she barks a little bit, but overall, she's not a barker. She growled at Dave, which surprised my wife and I, but before we start, I just want to open up. I do growl at Dave, yeah. So let's see what the fortune cookie says today. This could be the reason why Lily comes in the train room. She smells the cookies. There we go. You know, Bernard has his beer. I got my fortune cookies. Okay, it is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Huh. Well, that's too deep for me. It's easier to resist at the beginning than the end. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Hey, I got a question for you all. This might be a touchy subject, but I want to talk about shorts. Okay, I know you all kind of have them, and I've done a few of them. So I want your opinion on shorts, and do you think these look nice on me? What do you think? Just leave a comment in the chat. It's so hot in the training room, I'm thinking of wearing shorts, and I just want to know if, you know. What was the fortune? It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. That means it's like just easy to give up at first? Resist? I don't know. Okay, let's begin the tour. I'm very excited to show you the lights. The lights. I got lights everywhere now. So I'm gonna clean up my cookie. I'll show you around. The place is a mess, I apologize. Okay, let's Sean, I'm not surprised you zoned out. Here we go. Okay. Sorry for the... I felt really bad when I was rail fanning. I went live rail fanning at Smith Falls and I had shaky cam. Oh, I felt so bad. On my Christmas list is one of those gimbals. Okay, first thing. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll put the lights off. Check it out. So I'm not sure if I explained before, but this little dwarf light, I could only set it up with a green light, like so. And that was fine, because the green light means the track power here is on, okay? I'll explain the compass in a second, Nathan. Thanks for noticing that. Now the red light means the track power is off. But also means that the track power is on the whole layout, if that makes any sense. Anyway, Dave Coe came through with me once again. He's an electrical genius. He brought a switch. When he came to visit, he brought me a switch, which is I don't know. There's some poles and doubles in there and triples, but anyway, it's a special switch. It's double throw, double switch. There's 6 prongs. So I hook up 6 wires on and off. I get red, I get green. And I'm so excited about that. So I'll run this baby after. But so green, power's on, power's off. Speaking of poles, talk about these here. Double pull, double throw. Okay, thanks, Wiggy. Yeah, double pull, double throw. Okay. I don't know, that's Dave's department. I bought these off of Amazon. And I think Trackside Mike bought some of these as well. So, not, like Dave Coe has some really nice ones for his yard, but I couldn't find them. So these will do. Cheapos. Oh, okay, good bubs. So the idea is, I was hoping to get done before the live show, but again, school. So I want to have them all along here. I should have enough for the maintenance track and maybe the oil tanks facility. We'll see. I'm a little nervous about drilling through the ballast. Shouldn't be a big deal, but give it a shot. So yeah. Speaking of Trackside Mike, I'm not sure if you noticed, but ladies and gentlemen, they make it like that. He's here all night. This here, you know, Mike, Trackside Mike kind of has the same thing on his shed. It's like a 3-dimensional. Kind of pops out. You have ballast. Fred, you know I have ballast. Come on. Not much of it, but. So this was, and now I'm trying to think, maybe subconsciously I copied Trackside Mike, but I'm pretty sure I just came up with this idea myself, and then I saw it in his layout, and I was like, huh. Anyway, looks cool, I like it. And I'm pretty sure I showed you the lights for the shed as well, so that's not really new. Okay, so door signal works. Super happy about that. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. So, let me see if I can, there we go, okay. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but, because I think I talked about this last live show, but I think Delta was asking about this one here. This is my Santa. Hey Dave, it's my Santa Fe makeshift switcher. I just glued a little. That's not even like a sticker or a decal. That's just printed from the old printer. I glued it on. both sides. So that's my Santa Fe switcher. I think I explained our last live show. I can't remember what I did last live show, so long ago. I don't know. The idea is that I want to have. Thanks, Roger. I want to have like 2 layouts in one. I explained before. I want to have a CN layout and a Santa Fe layout in one. These were actually made by my brother Mike, the other M. It was years ago. They're not, I'm not sure if they're to scale, but they're pretty cool. I just thought I'd throw them on there. Kind of goes with the whole.
Harold likes your model CN sign. It's great.
My Model CN sign.
Model CN sign.
Oh, thanks, Harold. Thank you. Yeah, and that's just, again, I just printed off paper and glued it on. It's not a decal sticker. And that's the one I was talking about, if I should weather it or not, how to weather it. It's a little too brand new. Okay. I want to get in position for the main event. This tripod. Thanks, Jason. Hey, speaking of Jason, the Rail fan man, he'll appreciate this. You know what? I'm gonna turn the lights off for the better effect. Yeah, here we go. Okay, lights are on. Yee! Ding, 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 ding. So happy about that. Lots of sweating and swearing to get those things installed. This is not a great angle, I apologize, because the tripod's so big that I can't really move it around. There we go. So get a little closer. So yeah, Railfan Man used a different system. And Jason, feel free to plug it in there what you use. I forget, is it Easy Tracks? Was it Astrax something? So I installed a sensor here now. So when the train passes this way, yeah, Astrax, okay, watch this. Book, signal. And the lights might, maybe a little slow back and forth. I'm not sure what the speed is, but I can adjust the speed. I'm not going to do it right now because I do not want to touch it. It works, that's fine. So you watch this. So when the train passes the sensor, it's still going because there's another sensor right behind here, if you remember, the original one. Passes and then stops. So if I go in reverse, maybe a bad idea, but we're gonna give it a shot. If I go in reverse, hits the sensor, lights come on. Ding, 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 ding. And there should be a horn. Passes that sensor, still in the sensor though. Passes that sensor, lights go off. So happy with that. So yeah, it took some doing, as you all know, it took some doing. These are actually brand new lights that I purchased because the other one I blew out. I literally saw smoke coming from one of the lights. Like, that's not good. But it all paid off. It works. Hey, Harrison, welcome. Good to see you on here. So yeah, there's things, again, you can adjust One time I ran the train so slow that the gaps between the intermodal cars, like the well cars, the sensor didn't sense anything, so they stopped flashing. So if you go really, really slow, it's not great, but I can adjust the sensor time. There's that, and you can adjust the lights, but anyway, I'm not gonna touch it because it's good.
Rail Batman says next Friday to use crossing gates.
What's that?
Rail Batman says next Friday to use crossing gates.
Yeah, crossing gates. I don't know about that. That involves like machinery, like tortoises and stuff. Anyway, I'm happy. Okay, another thing I'm happy about, more lights. I'm gonna turn lights off again. The 3M sign. It's not doing it justice. Let me see if I can get you closer. I'm not fancy like those other guys, those other third rail guys who have multiple cameras. Yeah, it's not doing it justice. It looks really good in live, but anyway, can you see the spotlight? No, you cannot, because I hit it back here. I got a few suggestions from modelers who said, you know, I find it works better if you put it back. So I'm very happy with that. Looks good. It looks super bright on camera, at least from where I'm standing, but if you saw it in real life, it looks really nice.
Nathan thinks it's very impressive.
Thanks, Nathan. Okay, I'm going to sit you up here for the cross signals. And again, the cool thing is this train here goes by, does not trigger the sensor for the crossing signals, which is really, really a nice feature. Okay. Trying to look steady. So let's just, Heath, those are just Walter's crossing signals. I think I paid about 30 bucks Canadian from OVR. Anyway. Ding 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 ding. Whoops. Dirty track. Or something. Yeah, my wife bought me that Via bus. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. So you notice I have a gap here for the sensor. I have a gap in the road for the sensor here to detect the train. It's got a little shed just for show. Little shed, little shed. This shed here, that's like a, I don't know what that is. They keep tools in there maybe? I don't know. Can you turn the lights back on? 1 second. I don't want to shake too much. So I added, with my pointer stick, added this here little gate with a fake wheel. The idea is you roll it shut, lock it up. Added a stop sign, stop line. Added some gravel. And you may have seen my post on the community tab. For some reason, the grass looks fine like that, but when you go over here, you can see kind of like holes, like the grass kind of shriveled up. Here too. This is 2 layers of grass. I do not get it. I do not get it at all. Sorry, Sean, if you asked a question, I missed it there. It flashes up on the screen and I missed it. Yeah, and so and this fence too, I believe, wasn't there last time. I'm not sure, but the fence is in, the grass is in. So I'm kind of slowly spreading my way out. I do want to go ballast the track soon, but we'll see. The gravel's in over here. Add some grass. Gravel and grass all along here as well. I put gravel along the fence line there. And then I add this patch of grass. And again, if I do this, hey, it looks okay. But a bird's eye view, this is just one layer. Look at all the white patches. I do not understand why that happened. I don't get it. Worked fine here. What the heck? Yeah. Worked fine here. Worked fine here. Worked fine there. No issues. It's awesome. No, dude over here. Yeah, I could use static grass that gets covered up, but anyway, whatever. That's next summer's problem. Put it back on the tripod here. It could be humidity. I forget when I laid that grass down before. Maybe I thought it was the summer. I mean, it's always hot in here, so maybe I'll try again in the wintertime when it's colder. I don't know. Shrinkage. Yes, definitely shrinkage. Definitely. I think I'm just putting like tons of turf on there and see if that helps, but maybe not. Okay, moving along. Get a little closer to the yard here. Oh wait, I passed something. Sorry, I promised Nathan I'd talk about this. So Nathan, I wanted to be cool, professional. When Dave Coe came over for the operating session, so I added a little compass there, show him where east and west, north, south was. So the directions can say, you know, run the train south towards whatever. And I kept it up there because it looks kind of cool. Conversation piece, and it worked because you asked a question about it, so. Hey JD, welcome. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see them in the yard there, but I added 3 lights. Turn them on a second. 1, 2, 3. Again, more impressive lights are off. Very happy with the brightness and the look, but the installation, oh my gosh. Again, so much swearing and sweating. Holy cow. I'm starting to think it's me. Like these wooden scenic lights, the wires are so tiny. And I was threading them through, this pole comes in 2 parts, and I was threading the wires through the second part, and one of them ripped, and the wires are hard to strip. Nathan, I'm not even sure if your locomotive can fit on my tracks. It's so big. I'll try it out sometime. Anyway, I'm happy they work. They're all good. I soldered bigger wires to them, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, what an ordeal. Holy mackerel. So I'm gradually getting more lights. Eventually I want to be able to have like night running. It'd be awesome if someone could do an operating session in the dark with just the lights on. That's my goal. To have so many lights that illuminates the whole layout. Jason, what crossing signals did you buy? I forget. Are they Walthers as well? Good one, Sean, good one. Okay, lights back on. Turn those off. Okay, Walthers as well. Yeah, they're Walthers. I don't know. Let me take you back to this here. Back to my Santa Fe. Sorry. There we go. Back to my Santa Fe maintenance shop here. 1 second. I think that's better. There we go. I got 3 Santa Fe's. Got the Kodak chrome there going, Kodak chrome, and the war bonnet, and the switcher. There we go. For those of you just joining, there's my, that's where we started the tour, but my door signal, the red light's on, meaning no track power, so this cannot move. No power going to that. Hit a switch. Boom, green light, that means we can go. And what number did I set that thing to? I think 33. Let's see here. There she goes. It's not a great locomotive. I bought it secondhand. That'd be great, Jason, made a video. Yeah, like, I find some subject material, you know, there's no videos, and some, there's tons of videos. Come on, guy. I don't think it's dual motor, Harrison. But it's a Bachmann. DCC on board. Actually, I picked up at Larkspur. There was 2 of them. I'm not sure that one's still there. I just slapped a printout of Santa Fe on there. I'm still on the hunt for a Santa Fe switcher, DCC. I actually bought one. I wonder if I packed it away. Let me just check real quick. My wife and I went to a flea market and I picked up junk pretty much. Helping a guy out. The Santa Fe stuff. Not sure where I put it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Look at that. Yellow foam and all. So flea market, I bought this. And actually, you know what? I think it's a dummy. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I took it out of the packaging, full of rust. And I was like, it's a little shady. Old couplers. It's like, well, I'll just keep it. I don't know why, but I'll just keep it. Souvenir. Yeah, I'll give it to Harrison. You can put some new couplers on there, throw a motor in there, new lights, paint it. Yeah, so I'm still in the search for a real Santa Fe switcher, DCC and sound. I'm waiting for Atherin to make one. We'll see. But for now, this one will do. Oh, it's okay, Harrison. Thank you. I appreciate that. What was I going to say? Yeah, because again, I would love just for if someone came over and said, you know, I want to run some trains, I would ask them, do you want to do CN or Santa Fe? So I'm not sure if you noticed, but I can switch this out. Like a magic trick. CN. Santa Fe. Santa Fe. Santa Fe, 1 second. Santa Fe. Okay. Thanks, Heath. I thought that was pretty cool. Santa. No, 1 second here. Okay, everyone stop. Everyone look away for a second, okay? It's hard when you're all watching. So. CN shed? CN locomotive? Santa Fe locomotive? Santa Fe shed, 1 second. Santa Fe shed, there we go. So I'm pretty proud of that. I wanted to do the other shed, but I already glued that, that sign on, and I don't know. We'll see, I might do it. Thanks guys, I appreciate that. I can't remember I filmed how I made this, but I'll show you now. Like an idiot. I know, to impress Heath is a pretty big deal.
I realized when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
it's cool that Harrison like this.
I got the Heath approval. Like an idiot. Look at that. Can you see the ripples in the sign here? So I took a piece of scrap styrene, and I wanted to glue it on this side, but in my haste I glued it on the Ripley side. But whatever, I went with it. No, it's not true. I didn't glue it on I glued it on the Ripley side, but I made the box first in my haste. So this is all just little strips of styrene that I got from my Pike Stuff kit left over. Thanks, Trackside Mike. So it's not a perfect square, but again, whatever. I'm not sure if that's focused or not, but so styrene, 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 painted it all brown. This is just a printout from a color printer. These are just 2 magnets. So yeah, 2 magnets, and I had to put a piece of cardboard there because it wasn't attaching to the magnet here. I had to make it a little thicker. So, and because the CN logo is not perfectly square, they're not the same. Now you see, Heath, that's the question. I was talking about to Thomas about this split rock. I'm not sure how to weather this. I only have one. If I screw it up, it's going to look awful. So I don't know. I don't know how I weather that. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words and the good feedback. See, I forget if I made a video about that, but Monroe Quick Age, eh? All right. I'll look into it. So yeah, again, I was hoping, one of my goals for the summer was to make that video of having two layouts in one, but did not happen. This is part of it. So I got the CN/Santa Fe Loco shed here. I got 2 switchers. And hey, Dwayne, welcome. If I come over here, change the scenery. You can see the CN sign here. I'm hoping, again, one day, one of these days, one of these summers, I'll do the same here. So I want to switch that to CN, because I have enough locomotives, as you know, to put Santa Fe in there. The other thing I want to do, as you can see, I have these nice, I think Bub's gave me that one. I have a bunch of CN trucks. So CN trucks in the yard and stuff. Oops, sorry. Those are all CN trucks. I want to eventually have Santa Fe trucks. And again, if I can't find them, I'll just make them with decals or decals. So that's next on the list to do that whole transformation. You know, 2 layouts in one. There's a, oh my God, look at this mess. Ignore the mess. see. There's a CN piggyback there, like a trailer. That would be Santa Fe. Of course, the CN locomotive will be out of the way. For you, Thomas, I'll say decals. But up here in north, we say decals, Put a decal on the roof. Or a decal on the roof. Decals. I think Canadians say decals, Decals on the roof. What are you talking about? It's a roof, not a roof. Check it out. Oh yeah, it's time. It is time. Okay, 1 second. I have to get it ready. Oh. Well, whether you're American or Canadian, cute is pronounced cute in both, right? What a cutie. Say hi to your fans. Hi, Roger. I got a bone in my mouth. See the trains running around? 20 pounder now. 20 pounder. It's a big girl. So big. What do you say to the fans? This is an N scale car. Teaching her young. She loves chewing on N scale stuff. That's a big mini print, yeah. Don't get scanned. Don't get 3D scanned by Bernard. Hotcakes, Bernard, hotcakes. Oh. I want royalties though, Bernard. If you scan my dog and sell them on your website, I want royalties. What do you think? What do you think? Do you know what the fortune means? Hey, what this means? Where'd it go? Did I throw it out? I think I threw it out. It's easier to resist in the beginning than the end. What does that mean? What do you think? It's easier to resist in the beginning than the end. We did not resist. We forged through. And here we are. Yes. M&M Rails. Mark and Lily. Okay, wait, I'm gonna turn the sound on the train and see if I can watch the horn reaction. Oops. Oh, I'm on the wrong. 1 second. 5826. I'm still on the switcher. Okay, Lily, do not disappoint me. What's that? What's that? Is that a choo-choo train? Is that a choo-choo train? Oh my gosh, you're heavy. Holy mackerel. Do you know that trackside Mike has 2 dogs?
We need another one, another Boston Terrier.
Mike, you're a bad influence on my wife. She wants another dog too. 2 dogs in a train room? That's crazy. See, actually, you know what? People always say you should not live in a train room because no dogs in a train room. That's exactly it. No dogs in the train room. But we can have a dog in the train room. It's not no dog in the train room, it's no dogs. You're allowed in the train room, right? Yeah? All right, trains with me. You're a good girl. Okay, go back to Mama. Whoa. Don't forget your N scale car. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the trains, shall we? I'm almost done anyway. So any questions? I think I showed you everything, all my new lights that I installed over the summer. I haven't posted a video, because again, post a video. You know how to install lights. It's kind of a boring video. Same old, same old. Oh, something I want to tell you. I'll tell you after, actually. Just remind me, okay? Nathan will probably be another Boston Terrier, either black and white or brindle like Lily. The CN Warehouse. CN Warehouse. Do you mean this one here? This here's just a loose sign. I think that's what you're talking about, Heath. This was the original sign for the loco shed here. It was way too big at a scale. I thought, oh, this is kind of cool, I want to keep it. So I just leaned it up against there for now. But yeah, I can make a 1% FA. Yeah. So again, yeah, eventually I'll make a Santa Fe for that one. Something else I wanted to do, again, just to change things up. Because unlike Chris, I'm not going to take down my layout and build another one. I was thinking of getting a whole, like, turning the 3M plant into something else. Of course, the drag is changing that sign there now. But it's easy to change these around. Get new trucks, whatever. Oops. You're going to put roof ventilation on the engine shed. I am not, Thomas. This is ventilated a new way, a new modern way. I'm not going to tell you how, but hey, it's ventilated another way, not through the roof. Yeah, Canadian Tire is not a bad idea. I know Chris had a Canadian Tire on his layout. That was kind of neat. Just not sure Canadian Tire deals with tank cars. A mall. Yeah, it's true. Canadian Tire is 100 years old. Ottawa now hosts the largest Canadian Tire in Canada. So guess where I'm going Saturday? Heath, I will start my second level whenever you visit me in Canada. Yeah, Tim Hortons, not a bad idea. Cargill, yeah, that's good too. You can get lots of stuff with Cargill printed on it. Yeah, but I kind of want the tank car to go with it though. Anyway. So I was going to talk about my parents' house. You may know Brian from Iron Horse Route, is that it? Or the Iron Root Horse? Iron Horse Route? Anyway, he's really into 3D printing. So he and I hopefully will collaborate, and I'm hoping he can 3D print me at least the parts to my parents' house. So I'll have to scratch build it, because I don't look forward to doing that. I want to do that sooner than later. It's on my list of things to do. I was kind of hoping to get towards this summer, but I just didn't get around to it. But yeah. Oh, and also one last thing about the whole CN Santa Fe thing. You may have noticed that I had containers, CN containers. So a bunch of CN containers, but I also bought a bunch of Santa Fe containers, which are on the well cars right now. So I can change that too. And I have Santa Fe cars and CN cars. And I haven't been watching chat like completely because again it flashes up really quick. But did anyone, especially, I don't know, Fred E, did anyone mention that there's like barely any cars in the layout now? Remember those long trains I used to run, my live shows? And how packed the industry was? Only 4 cars, thank you very much. Anyone notice that? Anyone? Anyone? Off the rails. G'day, mate. The yard's pretty empty. My auto racks are gone. Tank cars are gone. Lots of box cars. I boxed. Thank you, Fred. I boxed it all up just so Dave Coe could run some smooth operations. It killed me, but it's good for me. The unfortunate thing is I may never see those cars again. Once they're boxed, I probably won't take them out because there's no room. But yeah, like 3, I didn't sell anything. No. They're just packed away. 3 boxes, small boxes, but 3 boxes of cars. Holy cow, too many. I'm not sure off the rails. But it was nice. When Dave came over to operate, I had a train running around. And then he, see those 4, sorry for the shaky. I'm trying to do it smooth. You know what, Roger, you're right. I do need more trains. I should buy some more. So there's 4 tank cars in the yard. So Dave's, again, just pause the video here, just pause, okay? What he was to do was take the 4 cars out of the yard and then switch them with, here we go again, these 4 here. And I said, hey Dave, if, you know, for bonus, you can switch this guy out. And of course he accepted. And I said, the thing is, you cannot bring the big locomotive into the yard, you have to use the little guy here. He said, no problem. So he did, it was fun, he liked it. Unlike his layout, it wasn't super challenging. I mean, it took time, but it was just nice. It was nice to have a modeler over here and talk trains and stuff. So yeah, I did that before he came over, and now my 2 auto racks are gone. Bunch of the tank cars are gone. It was so hard deciding who had to leave and who had to stay. Decided keeping on the well cars, they stayed. And of course we're going back to the yard here. Kept the Gucci car back here. It's the one Tim was nice enough to make graffiti up for me. It's weathered. The couplers give me problems though, unfortunately, on that one. That's why it's kind of sits over here. Off the rails, if you will. Yeah, Tim, they're in the mail. You got it. Auto racks are shipped off to you. Sure thing, buddy. Yep. So yeah, next holiday will be Christmas. Christmas break get 2 weeks, so hopefully I can get back here and do some stuff. I'm really hoping that Brian and I can touch base soon, and we can work out my parents' house, because that's been on the back burner for too long. How many switch engines do I have? Harrison was nice enough to get me one with CN, and that's DCC, no sound, but working lights. That's boxed away. It's really nice. I have this one here. Greg! I know, it is a school night. I have to go to bed soon. This one's Walters. It's pretty nice. And then that one, DCC, no sound. I think that's all I have. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know what I have. You guys probably know better what I have than I do, but for sure 3 switchers. I have more in DC, but as for DCC, those 3 for sure. Yeah, Greg, good to see you on here. I hope you had a good start to the school year. It felt like I never left. Leon, man, everyone's come out of the woodwork. Good to see you. The sensors are from, one second, I'll show you the. This is Marla Train Technology. So not cheap, Leon, about, don't tell my wife, but I paid like over $200 for the whole system. 2 sensors, you throw in the crossing signals, and the, drawing a blank. This here. The signal controller, one of those, a power pack, I splurged and got the magnet holders, which comes in pretty convenient. This cost the most. No, just kidding. Anyway, after all that, and shipping, I paid way over, like, well over 200 bucks. So, I don't know, is it worth it? I mean, it's pretty cool. It's definitely a novelty. But, yeah. And I know, like, Jason, the Railfan man, used Azitrax. And I think Bubs is going to go with Signalogic, is that what it's called? So I'm not sure if I can't compare. I can't compare prices or functionality. But when it works well. It just, man, it took some doing to get installed. And that could be me. But like I was telling you in my review video, which you should watch, Leon. Not super easy instructions to follow. Maybe because I'm a teacher. But and also it's a one-man show. I mean, what's his name now? Buddy here. Drawing a blank. Keith knows his name. He's a one-man show, so I don't blame him in some ways. There's no big Jim. Yeah, thank you, Jim. There's no huge tech department where troubleshoot. When you send him an email, he answers the email himself. So I'm sure he's overwhelmed. But nevertheless, when you're paying that much, you expect, some good quality service. So it works now. I'm happy. The unloading platforms. If you're unloading platforms, if you're talking about these here, that's Walther's. Talking about the steps. Yes, this is all Walther's here. I believe Chris gave me that kit, the Walther's kit. And you get 4. Nathan, the lantern is from my brother Mike. It's funny because if you go way back in my videos, like way at the old layout, the DC layout, I had my brother Mike on as a guest. And I said, hey, look what I got. Look, Mike brought me a lantern. And I said on the video, as we're shooting, I said, I'm not sure if this is legit real or not, but it looks cool. So we stopped recording and Mike goes to me, dude, it's real. It's a real lantern, like from the railroad. Oh. So if you watch the video, I put in text, it is real. That was my editing job. A little fun fact for you. Okay, I think we're hitting the hour mark. I can tell because the beads of sweat are forming under my shirt. I have time for one more question, though. I think I showed you everything on the layout that's new. Okay. Let's wrap it up. Okay. Oh, you know what, Roger? Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, that's a good question. What's the next training going to get? Well, whoa, jeez. Thanks, Big Wag. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So hot. Let me just get eye level here. Much better. Okay. So Chris, as you know, is a very bad influence on me because something comes out new and he texts me right away. Check this out! Look what Rapido's releasing! Ah, you bugger! So if you follow Rapido, they're releasing these real nice Via passenger cars. I think they're called Bud cars, right? The metal ones? With the HEP filters and all that kind of fun stuff. And of course, they don't release like 1 or 2. It's like a whole, all 12. So I'm going to try and resist not buying those, even though they're pretty sweet, because the next train I'm going to probably get. Well, I've already pre-ordered the new Via from Bachmann, the charger. I think that's what it's called. Seismans? I also ordered the, speaking of switchers, the Via switcher from Athearn. Those two. I think that's it. So we'll see. That was a long answer. Short answer, Roger, I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm not sure what next train's going to get. Yeah, Thomas, I have Santa Fe, CN, and Via. I'll have to create a third sign that says Via. But yeah, you know, I really want those bug cars are really nice. Just that I'll probably run them once, put them away, and never see them again. Because my layout's not that big to have storage. So yeah, but there is some nice stuff coming out, I gotta say. Always tempting. Gotta resist temptation. Thanks, Wigwag. Appreciate that. So yeah, things to look forward to. Again, Brian and I are in talks of some 3D printing, some like modern buildings, structures, my parents' house, stuff like that. And of course, next week is keeping track, 7 o'clock, and then GVU After Dark, 8 o'clock p.m. on Chris's channel. And oh, almost forgot. My wife wanted me to ask you, should we continue the rail fanning with Lily series? Yay or nay? I did season 1, episode 1, and that was it. I was,
Roger Coleman, big yes.
yeah, Roger, gee, I'm surprised Roger said that.
Roger, I love you.
No one's gonna say no.
Manny Prince says yes, Greg says yes.
Yeah, exactly, Thomas. No one's gonna say no. Do you guys think I should quit model railroading?
Nathan says yes, Pete says yes, Crackside Mike 130% yes.
Yeah, my dogs say yes. Yeah. Well, hopefully get up before the snow flies.
I'm a director by trade.
Thomas, you crack me up.
I said I can
Yeah.
send you the music, very simple.
The thing with rail fanning with Lily is that just rail fanning without Lily is tough because it's like the Via station. That's all we have here. You have to travel to get some rail trains, like Smith Falls. That's far with a dog. Okay. You guys crack me up. I almost wish I wasn't chatting with you guys, teasing me, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so things to look forward to. Next week, Chris and I are gonna have a good time. It feels like forever since we've done GV After Dark. I don't know. This is a long, long month. And school just drains me. I'm at school. I'm like, oh, when I get home, I'm gonna work on the layout. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Get home. Greg, you know, I just crash. I'm just wiped, mentally wiped. So I have not been in here since, I'm pretty sure, since Dave visited in late August. So hopefully Brian and I can get together and do that. I do want to install these lights before the new year. That's on my to-do list. My 2022 list. So Christmas break probably, maybe Thanksgiving weekend, but I don't know. That's time to kind of rejuvenate. So the lights, parents' house, and I actually want to try and ballast the maintenance yard. So we'll see. But ballasting and I don't get along too well.
Hey, Chris has an idea.
Rail fan with my class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny story, I'm not sure I told you guys this, but every year before I start a class, when I have a new class, I always do like a little get to know your teacher. So I do 10 questions, like what kind of dog does Mr. What do I have, and what do my kids do, what do my brothers do, what's my hobby, and of course It's small railroading. What's my second hobby? Making videos. And usually the kid just, whatever, doesn't. Oh, he likes trains, he's a geek, yeah, whatever, cow. Not surprising. But this year one kid asked, "Sir, what kind of movies do you like to make?" It's like, next question, let's move on. So far, no one's discovered me on YouTube. At least they haven't said. So I'm waiting for that to hit. It's been like, what, 5-6 years?
Nathan wants to know what inspired you to be a teacher.
She did, right here, she did. Laura did. I was gonna... I won't say it. What does Heath do again? What does Heath do? I was gonna become some kind of like contractor for an electrician and work in a studio and lights and stuff, but I was basically doing what Heath was gonna do, but then Laura said, "No, you should be a teacher." Just kidding, Heath. Just kidding. All right, I gotta wrap up. I'm babbling now, and it's over an hour. I gotta get some rest because there's school tomorrow, but it is Friday. Hey, thanks a lot for joining. I so appreciate it. You guys are a lot of fun. I wouldn't do this without you. We'll see you next week on Chris's channel. Till then, take care.